right, so here he is, Tyler Jeffrey Dillashaw, as DC likes to call him, the former two-time UFC bantamweight champion. Certainly one of the best 135-pound fighters of all time.
Yes, and you recognized it right away. Going into the fight against Renan Barão, people thought TJ Dillashaw had no chance. He went out there and very early on showed Renan Barão that he was in with something different. Unbelievable striker. He's very disciplined. He has a great ability to follow a game plan, and it's shown in his rise to becoming one of two of the best bantamweights the UFC has ever seen.
And if you won't say it, I will. Got a full ride to Cal State Fullerton, three-time NCAA qualifier. Hasn't necessarily been a wrestler first in mixed martial arts, but a very good submission game, and in terms of the striking, the footwork, and everything else, truly a sight to
he
behold.
hasn't had to.
Right.
He hasn't had to. Johnny's been able to go out there and beat guys with striking when you said he's a fantastic wrestler.
He's a fighter's fighter, and he has a lot to prove as he gets back in the octagon here tonight. All right, here he is, folks. You know who he is, the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world. And as much as his focus is firmly on this title defense here tonight, he did say in our fighter meeting, I want to go down as one of the all-time greats, and he just might.
Yeah, if you're going to do that, though, you got to continue to win. He has every intention of doing that. He has said time and time again that I'm not just here for right now. I'm here forever. So even when I'm gone, people will remember me. In order to be remembered, though, you've got to stack up those championship defenses. And he has already started to do it. He intends to keep that rolling tonight.
We talk about guys like Dominic Cruz and Aljamain Sterling, and this man believes skill for skill. He's better than both of those guys.
Yeah.
Another chance to prove it tonight. Don't shoot the messenger.
Some of these guys,
Petr, ladies and gentlemen, ready to engage in another high-profile matchup here tonight. Our tail of the tape for this bantamweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, TJ Dillashaw. And now here's the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting, waiting, defending, undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the world, Petr no Mercy.
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight. All right, here we go with this high-profile bantamweight matchup. A lot of tickets in this building were sold because these two guys were the men on the marquee. Petr, the outstanding Russian boxer with that patented high guard, taking on TJ Dillashaw, who twice has ruled this 135-pound division.
TJ Dillashaw is one of the greatest bantamweights of all time. I truly believe he is 1B to Dominic Cruz's 1A. But if he gets past these guys, this next generation of fighter, the Jans, the Sterlings, he will stand along as the top bantamweight of all time. When you look in the matchup, though, these two are very evenly matched. How does TJ's kickboxing, his Bang Muay Thai match up to that patented high guard in Russian boxing of Petr?
All right, nice jab there from Petr early in the fight. He has been criticized at times, though, for playing with his food a little bit early on in these matchups.
Well, he's a bit of a slow starter, John. So usually the jab comes out first for Petr because he's trying to build reads. So he tries to pull something out of you that will allow him to start to build his game plan as the fight goes on. But man, that dude has a fantastic jab.
Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here. Dillashaw with a kick there to the body. All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has...
Now got a good feeling of everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time.
Come on, buddy. Keep your hands up. Let's go.
So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for TJ Dillashaw.
Take him down.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
Big knee land.
Clipped him with the right hand there. Able to find a home for that right hand once again.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
You wonder if the offensive fighter is going to start to get frustrated here. Most, if not all, of these shots are getting blocked.
They're getting blocked because he's fighting one of the best defensive fighters in the UFC.
Nice front kick. A minute to go. Straight punch is good.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Single collar tie here.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg. Nice finish.
Good movement on the ground here defensively by Jan. He's having his way with him here. Second round, straight ahead. All right, there's the horn. How about that round? He got him badly there early on. You thought that maybe that was going to be the beginning of the end. At the very least here, gotta think he's going to try to get him out of here in this next round.
J.A., he's on skates.
Yeah.
I mean, he was on skates. His ability to withstand that avalanche is commendable, but he has to change something as he approaches the next round.
All right, so that's the end of the round. A lot of highlights from which to choose, but his success in that round certainly rooted in his offensive takedown game.
And that's what he does, right? He's a grinder. He's the type of guy that wants to get a hold of you, drag you to the floor. It doesn't bother him that much if you get back to your feet. He just wants to continue to make you work the entire time because he understands this type of grind most guys can't keep up with.
Oh, the uppercut to the chin lands, and it came on the heels of what was a very nice block there by Dillashaw. Dillashaw with one hook.
Nice shot there by the champ. He's got that single collar tie.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank.
All right, operating inside the closed guard now. And he is back up to his feet. Oh, that's a sharp hook there by Dillashaw.
Oh, nice.
All right, there it is again, DC. That Petr Yan jab has been in his opponent's face all night.
Well, when Petr Yan gets an idea of what you're going to do in the octagon, then you will see the activity pick up. But it all starts and ends with that beautiful jab.
Oh, beautiful straight right hand.
Hands higher. Hands higher.
Collar tie here in the clinch. So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two. Under 2 minutes now to go in round two. And that one certainly found the target.
He's throwing these punches in combination, really dictating the pace to his opponent.
Hands high. Hands high.
So the world-class TJ Dillashaw, you can't have a conversation about the greatest bantamweights of all time. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut. Great timing there. Beat the hips and got the takedown.
Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, so the cut man attends to the fighter who has essentially been rendered a one-eyed fighter at this point in time. Some replays from the previous round.
No defensive intent, no defensive intensity, no attention to his defense, and this costing him. Now he's dealing with a massive cut over his eye, and that's gonna make it hard for him to see. He's gotta change something, man, he's got to.
All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it was...
That'll do it!
Oh, my goodness!
I mean, you gotta be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
All right, here one more time. The veteran voice is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 26 seconds of round number 3, declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Petr Yan. All right, a lot of people thought we would hear and knew, and still the UFC's undisputed bantamweight champion. He gets it done by knockout tonight.
He had no doubt that he was the better fighter. He said, guys, everybody's picking this kid to beat me. I'm still here. I'm still the man, and he showed that tonight that he definitely is the man, and he's still the UFC champion.